Welcome back to Modeling Manhood. Today we're going to do a little competition. We're going to see who can make the best sandwich. My wife's volunteered to be the judge today, and the reason we're doing that is because when I was little, I wanted to be a sandwich maker. Kind of like have my own like sub shop or like a place where you could just come and make all the kinds of sandwiches that you could possibly imagine. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys what my favorite sandwich is and just the ingredients that we should be looking for when we're looking for truth in God's Word. So here we go. We're going to make it interesting. So I'm going to invite one of my boys to join me today, and we're going to turn our backs to you and make some sandwiches. So I don't know if we have like a set time or anything, but we're going to try to make these as quickly as possible and make these for Mom. So let's go. Here's a plate for you. We got all kinds of ingredients. We can do wraps, bread. We got mayo, mustard, regular, Miracle Whip, mayonnaise, lots of different kinds of cheeses. Trying to think, what would Mom like? Let's go with something healthy over here. And I like mayonnaise. Let's go some Miracle Whip for her. You need a knife. Here's a knife over here. We got 2 types of peanut butter and jelly as well. Don't waste any time. We are on a quick 8. We got some ham, some turkey, some Lebanon bologna that smells really bad. Mom probably will not like that, so let's stay away from that. If you haven't tried Lebanon bologna, my boys die for Lebanon bologna. And we're going to go with some Holy Swiss because it's like the house cheese. Maybe we'll go 2 slabs of Swiss here. Make this really out of the ballpark. How are we doing there, bud?
Good.
Did you give Mom the ends of the lettuce or some green pieces?
Both kinds.
Throw that piece away, Phil. All right. You almost done?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you're thinking the same thing. Go with some turkey for Mom. Ooh, I'm gonna use some turkey too. Go light on that. Maybe some peanut butter on there for her. What do you think, bud? Nah. Bologna. Stay away from the salami. What are you thinking? It looks like you're gonna make like the same thing for Mom. I think we both have an idea of what she likes. What else do you need?
Ham.
Some ham? Oh, you're making exactly the same. He's doing the same thing. He's modeling. This is awesome. Here you go, bud. Have that. I'm gonna put some fancy mustard. You gonna do some fancy mustard? All right. Wrap this up here. Get it done. Got some toothpicks over here. You're gonna need a toothpick too, probably.
Yeah.
All right. He's doing the exact same thing. This is not planned. All right. So leave yours here. Need another toothpick?
Maybe.
All right. He needs 2 toothpicks too. All right. Thank you. All right. So we're going to leave these here. We're going to mix them up so that Mom doesn't know which one made which. All right. So we got 2 sandwiches, and it looks like we, very interestingly, chose pretty much the same exact ingredients. Either I was copying him, he was copying me, or we both know kind of what my wife would like. In Philippians 4:8, it talks about things that we should think on and things that we should be putting into our bodies so that we know that what we're doing is more pleasing to the Lord. And in Philippians 4:8, it says, "Finally, brothers, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is any praise, think on these things." And these are the things that we should be thinking on and putting into our minds and into our hearts ultimately if we want to have peace of the Lord in our hearts and in our lives. So just a fun verse to think about. One I picked out because I like sandwiches and because maybe someday we'll have a little sandwich shop. And the interesting thing about doing this contest while we were doing it is, like, I know what I would put on my sandwich if I would eat it, but having to make it for somebody else is just kind of interesting. And God made this book of the Bible for us. He had us in mind when he created this book. And that's kind of the real point of just having to do this for my wife. So I'm going to invite her to come on and see what she says about the sandwiches, or if she wants to add anything. So
I wanted to add that, unlike with the sandwiches and us having our own preferences and what he likes, I wouldn't like, this is one size fits all. It's not take what you want and leave what you don't. It's not, well, this doesn't work for me, it only works for him. It's for everyone. And the truth in here will bless your life if you choose to live that way. So, sandwiches.
thank you. All right, so go ahead.
Sandwich number 1, I'm going to take the toothpicks out so I do not lose an eyeball.
We don't need a
Not
trip to the
good. All right,
dentist.
sandwich number 1. I like the wrap, very healthy. Good meat to cheese ratio.
That one was mine.
We're not going to say whose is whose.
Sorry. Second one. You gonna take a bite out of the middle on this one?
I must say that of the two, the presentation of this one is much better. I'm going to fold it so I can get some meat going on here. They taste the same. So I'm going with presentation. This one wins.
All right, good job, buddy. All right, thank you guys for joining us. Just having a little fun today. One of my favorite sandwiches of all time. If my wife and I go out to eat, I love ordering a Reuben. I love the sauerkraut and the corned beef from the brisket, and just how the combination of the two just go really well together. A couple months back, I had probably one of the worst Reubens ever because it was dry. And you need that moisture to just kind of wet your palate and help get it down. The other night, I had a delicious Reuben, and thinking about that right now. But think about what was shared today and how the Bible applies to all of us and how it is so important and critical for our lives. Thank you guys for joining us. God bless. And remember to mirror your Maker and journey with Jesus today. Enjoy.